Hey, Pissed Off Frog here with FU Oligarchs. I'm going to go back and touch up a little bit on the video I made about the big agriculture and the ethanol industry. They've been lying to you for decades. Imagine that. When the lobbyists first started lobbying Congress to get ethanol mandatory, they spent, companies like Cargill, Poet LLC, they spent the tens of millions range to buy our representatives' vote on making ethanol mandatory. Just goes to show how easily our politicians are swayed by money. They lied to you about it being better for the environment. And that's most of what I want to touch up on today. We all know that ethanol makes your engines perform poorly, causing lower fuel mileage, causing more frequent engine repairs, more frequent regular maintenance in the ways of injectors. It's not usable in any classic car or small engine, regardless of what they say. It's bad for them. And that's just on the money aspect. Let's get to the environmental impact on it. Just a year or so ago, our local paper, our local Loop River Review, did a study on the effects of the chemicals that the farmers are spraying on their fields. Since the 1960s, the big seed companies and the big chemical companies have been lobbying our representatives to ensure that our farmers must use certain seeds and certain chemicals on their fields. They have all but outlawed the use of saving your seeds for next year's planting season, which means you just have to buy it every year, making it more expensive for the farmer between buying the seeds, buying the chemicals, using the chemicals. Then you get down to the soil. The soil must now have more chemicals put on it in order for next year's harvest to grow. Once that chemical gets down past the soil, it gets into our groundwater. This is damaging for generations to come. I live here in Nebraska. We sit on the largest underground reservoir in the world, the Oglala Aquifer, as you know. The top water table is no longer drinkable. You can no longer dig your well and drink if you are in the top of the water table. You have to get way down deep. I don't know exactly how deep, but you have to go much deeper than you used to have to go for clean, drinkable water. This is a problem for many generations to come. This is causing billions of dollars every year to your city's water infrastructure because they now have to put in a ton of more chemicals to make that drinking water safe. The chlorine, the fluoride, everything they have to put into it to make it drinkable. With all that being said, it is 24% higher carbon emissions. You know, everybody worries about the CO2 emissions of your gasoline. From start to finish, your ethanol actually produces 24% more carbon emissions than your regular unleaded gasoline does, because of all of the extra passes the farmer has to take over it with their herbicides, pesticides. It's just not good, folks. Do yourself a favor. Keep that extra couple of pennies a gas tank in your pocket. Keep the money out of the big chemical companies. That's where it's going. It's not going to your local farmer. They don't make any more money producing ethanol than if they were to produce food. And it is literally killing our earth. Our soil is becoming non-productive because of it. Our groundwater is becoming undrinkable because of it. Use your dollars as your weapon. Fight them if you can. As we all should have learned when we were children, they will produce a boogeyman. They will produce the cure to the boogeyman. But the real boogeyman is always some old, fat, rich dude that just wants more money. Y'all have a blessed day.